I'm fascinated by how a global slowdown affects the price of oil. Have you observed it?
Well, what we're seeing is a bit of the, it's a bit of a two-edged sword. The one hand is that you get a slowdown in the economy and oil prices come off, but then you get that lower oil price and it starts to stimulate the economy for the net importing countries.
I did a conference at Council on Foreign Relations over the weekend with Halima Croft of RBC and Michael Levy with his wonderful book on U.S. oil. The price came down to 40. We've come up to 60, and we stabilized. What is that fan distribution of outcomes that you have to live with? I mean, you've been at this long enough. There isn't a certain point, is there?
No, I think that's one of the things we keep telling the clients is that we take a view on a price curve, but what we're really trying to figure out is kind of what does the mean look like. We're trying to take the P50 case, in other words. What I think we'd say right now is that we were thinking earlier this year that the risk was on the upside, that we were a little bit, if we were asymmetric, we're on the
70 upside. Becomes 80, et cetera.
Et cetera. And we still think there's an upward drift in the trend, but probably the spread is probably about 50-50 now.
I'm looking at your June notes, Skip, and I actually circled this. Consensus can be a poor predictor of outcome.
Oh.
Your macro guys listed all the things that could affect the price of oil in no particular order: political risk, the rate of global economic growth, shift in OPEC strategy, easing of unplanned supply outages, falling of U.S. tight oil break-evens, cost deflation. Which of these, to you, is the biggest known unknown?
The biggest known unknown is probably what's the impact of the lower cost structure going to do to tight oil activity over the next 18 to 24 months.
So they've been unexpectedly efficient out west.
They're getting better and better. And what we're now is that necessity is becoming the mother of invention, is that now because of the low price environment, they have to get better and they have to get better faster.
And this is not what OPEC had planned for.
And this was not what OPEC thought was going to happen back in July and August.
Well, a lot of uncertainty as we move forward.